And if she says no and won't buy it for me, I will have to get it myself. Security guy wasn't paying attention to me. Also, he was kinda tired and nothing was really happening, so he wouldn't be a problem. This happened when I was 5 years old. Outside of my house, I was a cute, silent, shy girl that everybody wanted to be their child. I didn't yell everywhere, or anywhere really. Didn't do stupid stuff, mostly, I think. Didn't cry all the time, and was quite polite, cautious kid. I did sometimes tell outrageous lies about my family and life at home to strangers and unacquainted middle-aged or old women in public places. But that's for another story. So, my mom always was and still is a person that is against unhealthy food and harmful chemical supplements in any food. Honestly, I am too at this point. Of course, this meant no popular snacks, no chocolate bars, no fast food, no sodas, no popular candy, etc. So it was super ultra hard to persuade her to buy me at least one candy I really wanted. And I loved sweets more than anything else eatable at the time. I'm still a sweet tooth, but now I feel my limits and love so much more food. I guess it's what they call being a proper adult. I don't even eat sweets before I go to bed anymore. So I didn't see why she can't just buy me one little sweet thing of my choosing, like other mothers do all the time. So one day you know what? I feel like I kind of lied there because I looked nothing like that. I thought I looked cute and cool like that. I felt myself as if I was a lot older and looked smart and stuff. But then I looked at my old photos. I was more of a dorky and funny looking little girl. And so I will try to draw Kid Me more realistic from now on. So one day in February, after my mom picked me up from the kindergarten, we went to the supermarket near the road. We often did that. And I guess I thought to myself something like, I'll ask her one last time. And if she says no and won't buy it for me, I will have to get it myself. I don't remember much in details before the act, but I'll try to show as much as I can. When we were somewhere at the shelves near the entrance, I asked her multiple times if she'll get Mentos for me. Not sponsored, by the way, it's just that I remember it very well, and details like this are important for me when I tell my stories. I don't even like it anymore, it's too chemical. Mom said no every time I asked. I was really fixated on getting it now, getting it today. I wanted it so bad. So I went with plan B. You know, I was a curious little girl. Still am super curious, observant, and attentive to details. So I noticed that the supermarket had only one security man at the entrance and 4 cameras in different places. All of them were showing footage to the security in real time. Monitor was above the lockers near entrance, near cash desk. And I even knew exact places cameras were showing and where cameras can't see. So basically, their blind spots. So, with that knowledge, I could conduct a perfect crime. I just had to look after other customers, cashier lady, and of course, my mother. To my luck, there weren't a lot of customers. Also, none of them were at the cash desk. So, me and my mother were the only ones there. There was no one behind me. Second cashier was away on a break or something. I don't know, she just wasn't at her workplace. Security guy wasn't paying attention to me. Also, he was kinda tired and nothing was really happening, so he wouldn't be a problem. Near cash desks, there were shelves with gums, chocolate bars, mints, some other stuff, etc. Shelves were quite tall. They were between cash desks, and I was quite small, so security guy couldn't see me clearly behind them. The thing above cashier that was filled with cigarettes was covering me a bit from the camera, so I just had to keep track of cashier's movements and my mother's actions. They both were too absorbed into what they were doing to pay attention to me, and I was looking at candies near cash desks. I was twiddling them a bit. I think I was deciding on which flavor I want more, and eventually I chose fruit one because I always chose strawberry one to buy, and I was afraid to choose fruit one because it was rare for me to get Mentos anyway. I couldn't just choose something unpalatable, but this one was for free, so I decided to taste it out. Then I put it back. I didn't even show any suspicious intentions. I calmly checked if someone was looking here or standing behind me, but the horizon was clear. So I was just standing there, nothing out of the ordinary. Didn't show anything changing me, and with that innocent look on my face, I took Mentos from the shelf. I think I didn't even look at it, maybe just glanced at it right before the act, and put it into my pocket. Then just zipped it up, didn't use pockets anymore, and was just more into what adults were doing. No one noticed a thing. Then we just finished packing our bags and walked out. After we walked out of the supermarket, I soon totally forgot I shoplifted Mentos. We got home. A few hours have passed. My desire to eat sweets appeared again, and then I suddenly remembered that I had Mentos in my jacket. I stealthily went to get it so no one would notice that I unzipped my pocket and took out Mentos. For some reason, parents always asked me what I was doing there, so I was anxious it will happen now. And then I safely came back to my room with it. Suddenly, I got careless after that. It was like, mission accomplished. What's left is just to eat up my fruit Mentos. The only thing I did to hide Mentos is I put on a small girly bag to put Mentos in and have it with me. I started eating it up. It was delicious, but I didn't really feel that great about it. Like, it didn't feel as good as candy I got from mother buying me one. I didn't get why it feels not as great. It's just that I got it other way than usual, isn't it? Usually, I'd be almost done with my candy, but I was finishing only third one out of the package this time. That's when my mom came into my room, got a bit confused, and asked me, "What are you chewing?" I already knew it was bad. Shivers ran down my back. I didn't know what to answer. Nothing much. I knew she wouldn't bite, but I smell something sweet and fruity. What are you eating? I knew it was really bad already, so I honestly answered.
Mentos.
Mom was even more confused now. She was finally realizing what's going on, but still didn't want to believe it. Where where did you get it? I knew it was gonna be even worse. I didn't know what to say. What could I even say in this situation? Maybe I should probe on her for getting buying me this. I didn't buy you any. Fuck. Okay, just to be clear, I didn't swear at all. I was an innocent girl that didn't even know swear words. So I can't even imagine what I thought at that exact moment. But I know that I definitely already knew I'm screwed. She cut me any possible ways of retreat. I had nothing I could say anymore, and I couldn't think of any lie that can believably cover my tracks. My mind worked as hard as it could, but in the end, still couldn't come up with anything else. And I quietly said the only thing I could, being an honest, innocent child.
I just have it.
How? I didn't buy you one, she nervously repeated. Where did you get it? I couldn't say anything but the truth now.
I got it.
From where?
From the supermarket.
You stole it? She was devastated. She thought I would never do that. I was a good girl, and she trusted me. She didn't even think I could do it at all. Did you shoplift it? Why would you do that? She was concerned and shocked and sad at the same time.
You wouldn't buy me one, so I got it myself.
As I was finishing my sentence, she was already really emotional, angry, frustrated, shocked, concerned, confused, and sad at the same time. She shook me by the shoulders and looked right into my eyes, overflowing with all of her emotions. Promise me you'll never, ever do that again. I'd rather buy you one if you want it so much than you stealing it. Promise me you'll never shoplift or steal again. I felt embarrassed and shameful, and I answered with a sad, breaking voice.
Okay, I I promise. I'll I'll never do it again.
Good. Tomorrow, before kindergarten, we'll come back to the supermarket. I will pay for the Mentos, and you will apologize to the cashier lady for what you did. I was devastated. I was so shy, and I was too embarrassed to do that.
No, please. I will never do it again. I promise. Just don't make me do this, Mom.
I pleaded with her. I cried. I was trying everything I could to convince her not to make me do this. But she wouldn't budge in this case, as she did in smaller cases of my misbehaving. She already decided that I have to do it. So I will never even think of stealing ever again, or I would never learn. She didn't budge at all and was stone cold to my cries. This showed how much in the wrong I was. But as I later found out, she actually was contemplating if she should make me do this and if this was cruel to me. I was pleading with her so much. Her heart was slowly softening, but more than anything else, she didn't want me to become a thief to any degree. So in the end, she didn't change her plan. And her plan worked. My face was bright red from embarrassment. I was cringing. I felt so bad. Mom made me explain what I did. I apologized. Cashier was really surprised and smiling. She didn't at all notice I shoplifted, and I guess she felt respect for mother's methods. Her face showed as much. She said to my mother that it's okay. She didn't have to do that with me. This happens sometimes and stuff. I didn't even hear that. I couldn't really look cashier lady in the face after apologizing because I was embarrassed so much, but I still got that my mother was right in that situation and that I will never do something like that ever again. I never even thought of shoplifting or stealing in general ever again, even though I could have become a genius thief. I still can't believe how professional this crime was for a 5-year-old. Now I really want to go and buy some mandas. And I did, but I wish I didn't. It was so chemical, I got allergic and stuff. Ugh. I took a winter season limited series spice mix instead of fruit one, so it was also too spicy and definitely not for my taste. I don't think I want to buy Mentos ever again now. Subscribe for more, please. Subscribe for more.